What it do, Dream Team? Welcome back to the channel. Here we are with another reaction video, guys. In this one, we have PM Albanese's backlash over denying Palestinians visas to enter Australia. So is it mostly Australians that are giving the backlash for denying Palestinians? This conflict between Israel and Palestine has definitely caused protests in so many different countries, in different factions. Some being pro-Israel, some being pro-Palestine, I guess I'm intrigued to jump into this video and hear about this backlash and everything going on. But before we do, if you guys happen to enjoy the video, please don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Also, if you have a video suggestion of your own, you can subscribe to Patreon and request it. You drop it here in the comment section, or there's a link in the description section where I take premium as well as free requests. Let's dive in.
Well, the Prime Minister found himself in hot water this week after it was revealed thousands of Palestinians who applied to enter Australia had their visas denied.
And then we had the opposition leader Peter Dutton calling for a complete ban on anyone entering from Gaza before being blasted as racist. Let's bring in Nine's political editor Charles Croucher for more in Canberra. Charles, good morning to you. Both sides, it's fair to say, spent the days defending their comments.
Yeah, a lot of immigration chat, which starts to feel like we're getting close to an election again. Clint, morning to you, morning to Soph. Look, this is something that in many ways is an argument about something that isn't going to happen in the first place. People coming out of Gaza are rare at the moment, and that's largely because Israel and the defence and intelligence agencies there, Mossad in particular, simply won't let them. There's not an easy way of getting out of Gaza to flee to any country, Australia amongst any of those countries. The argument that Peter Dutton is making is that the Palestinian territory at the moment is too heavily infiltrated by terror organisations, Hamas, and that he thinks that is enough to simply put a blanket ban over it. Now, the Prime Minister argues there are several steps before anyone, if they were to get out of a Palestinian state, the Palestinian territory, which is difficult, to actually come to Australia, they'd be firstly vetted by Mossad, they'd be vetted by our own intelligence agencies, and then they could come here. Those figures you quoted show there is a pretty equal applications from Israeli territories and from the Palestinian territory itself. As for who's actually getting in, the numbers are still quite limited, and that is because it is such a desperate situation over there. So
I feel like I feel like that's very understandable for Australia. I feel like first and foremost, Australia is already having like a housing crisis from what I've seen in multiple videos. So then it'd be like, I guess if you take in thousands of people, like, where are you going to put them would be the next question, where it just seems like you already have such a demand for housing, for rental, for so much, and where Australian citizens really are just kind of left out, in the left out, and there's not that supply for them already. So to take in thousands more people sounds like it'd be very difficult. I understand it's an absolutely awful situation going on between Israel and Palestine. It's absolutely horrific, and it's truly, truly heartbreaking. And you can understand those families who want to get out. And oh my God, I can't imagine being in that situation. I can't fathom the thought of being in a situation like that, where it's like you're at fear for your life if you stay. You have to get out. But then again, also, although it's terrible, you see it from Australia's point of view, in a sense of, I guess you don't know who's coming over. With thousands of people, I feel like it would be easy for some who I guess were a part of Hamas, or some people that may not be good for your country, to sneak in within all those people who are at fear for their lives and trying to get out. And so then you hear say, if there were to be any that were accepted, they would obviously go through a very vetted, or they would be vetted, I guess, tremendously. And so it's just a situation where it's like, you hate the situation because you want these people, you want these families to be able to get out and find somewhere safe to live. But at the same time, as a nation, you have to understand, I guess, how many people you can sustain in the first place. Your supply and demand in the first place. and then you have to also take into account how many as much innocent people as you're letting in, how many people that don't have good intentions or that did commit crimes over there and that are sneaking in with the others. You have to take that into account as well. Just an absolutely awful situation to be put in. Like, let me know what you guys think. I'd be very intrigued to hear what you guys have to say about this one. But let's continue to listen and see what we got.
A lot of hours spent discussing this week. It will inform voters' decisions moving forward, and I suspect it'll stay around for a while. Whether there is actually practical outcomes, we wait and see.
An Israeli airstrike has killed at least 10 people in Lebanon, one of the deadliest attacks since cross-border skirmishes between the two countries began. A Gaza ceasefire deal is hanging in the balance, with Hamas casting doubt over its progress. Here's 9 Europe correspondent Jessica Millward.
For 10.5 months, there have been
God.
regular exchanges between Hezbollah and Israel, but this is one of the deadliest days. An Israeli strike in South Lebanon has killed 10, including a woman and her 2 children. Israel says the target was a Hezbollah weapons factory. A barrage of retaliatory rockets have been launched into Israel. Meanwhile, in Gaza, the death toll continues to rise. 18 people killed from the same family after an Israeli strike in a central area of the Strip.
Wow.
The bomb hit a house and a neighbouring warehouse, which had been housing displaced Palestinians, and just hours before, the IDF ordered an evacuation of the area. 24 hours after the US president provided hope a ceasefire deal could be close.
I'm optimistic, not far from over. Just a couple more issues, I think we got a shot.
Hamas.
I truly is just seeing this. 10.5 months of this has been going on. Like, that truly just, it hits you in the heart. It breaks how many people are living in fear every single day that they might not see tomorrow. People are having to live through these conditions and situations. It makes you just wish war didn't exist, that these countries could somehow find a solution. I don't know how you go about it, but you just pray, because there's so many people being killed and so many people losing their lives, and that's truly just, it's awful. It's heartbreaking. It just hurts. It truly hurts, because I mean, these people are humans. At the end of the day, we're all humans. And to see, I guess, other humans have to go through this situation, it sucks. It just purely sucks. And then to go back to what I said earlier, it seems like if people are applying visas, and although Australia is denying them, it doesn't even seem like these people can get out of this territory or get out of this situation if they wanted to. They struggle just getting out of it, and that you just hate, as a human being. You hate to see this. You absolutely hate to see this.
Us have watered down that optimism, describing suggestions of progress as an illusion.
Wow.
Discussions will resume next week. In London, Jessica Millward, 9 News.
I just pray with everything in me that this conflict can come to an end. They can somehow, some way, a miracle happens. They reach an agreement. They reach a ceasefire. They take into account all the lives being lost and everything that's happening. And just please, please stop the war. Stop the bombing. Stop it all. Stop the discrimination. Stop the division. Stop the hatred. And I know we live in the real world. And I know that even if they come to an agreement, there's still going to be discrimination. There's still going to be division. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about the situation. Y'all hit me in the comment section. Y'all let me know exactly how y'all feel. Do you think that Albanese's backlash is warranted? What would you do in this situation? If you were in Albanese's shoes, what would you do in this situation? Yeah, y'all talk to me. That's all we have. If you guys enjoyed that, please don't forget to subscribe, get a video a thumbs up. I'll see you guys next time. Also, check out this next video.